really an honor to be here with you today, and so exciting to be taking part in such a global conversation with many of you, some of who we know and have helped to connect with in the past, and some new faces too. Um, I think for us, when we think about the opportunity and the kind of challenge of learner voice, it's really a reflection on the crisis that the education system is facing today in engagement. There was a study done by Pearson just a few months ago called My Voice, and in the United States, 46% of students said they felt school was boring. And I'm sure while many of us outside the US hope that our countries are doing better, I think we can all agree that there's a lot we can do to improve student and learner engagement. And really, we feel at Taking It Global that the best way to do that is by connecting the learning experience to real world challenges and issues like peace and the environment and things that are really near and dear to the hearts of young people and things they want to involve themselves in. For me, my story kind of began 13 years ago when a friend and I decided through a conversation that we wanted to create an organization that leverages the power of the internet and technology to try to connect young people to understand and act on these major global issues that we thought technology could play a role in supporting. And so we launched Taking It Global, and in these last 13 years, we've grown it to a network of young people and students and learners and educators in every single country in the world. Even Antarctica last year, we had someone based there that was a member. And all of this work across 13 languages. So we're excited that it's not just in English, but it's really an informal, learner-driven community across all these different places and languages. And while the majority of the learning and engagement and co-creation of this experience is happening outside the classroom, we had over 5 million young people last year join part of the programs online. We have a growing number. I think now we're up to 3,200 schools in 136 countries that are part of a program called Taking It Global for Educators, which my colleague Kate here runs, that's actually providing support for educators and kind of connecting technology to global issues in their classrooms. And on top of these kind of main themes of global citizenship and environmental stewardship we've been focused on, over this last year, we've really taken a renewed interest and focus in learner voice and student voice. We've actually launched a professional development course to really try to build the capacity of educators and educational leaders in really allowing their students to co-create their learning experience with them. And so we're proud to be offering that and really growing our support of learner voice. And one of the things that brought that to the forefront for us was a program we developed called DeForest Action about 2 years ago. And it was developed as part of an educational forum where we brought learners and educators together with Microsoft. And they kind of brainstormed these 20 global challenges and one they wanted to take action on. And we're really excited that the students themselves have built this worldwide program where they've raised over $100,000 to fight deforestation in Borneo. They've had 2 different senates in Australia and Canada pass resolutions around labeling of palm oil, and they've had several companies change their product sourcing strategies to really try to address the unsustainable production of some of the products that they like to enjoy, mostly cookies and things like Tim Tams or Kit Kat that might have been containing palm oil. So we have Olivia with us in Australia, who I know has been involved in that program and might talk more about it. But for us, at the heart of it, we really feel like this kind of learner-driven, global issue-connected learning is critical to student engagement moving forward. And we're really excited today to be having this conversation. Not really a debate. I think we all agree, I hope, and we'll see what happens in this next hour, but really to be bringing together the issue of peace and conflict and the work that Jeremy's been doing at Peace One Day with this conversation around how students can play a stronger role in co-creating their learning environments, bringing an issue like peace and conflict into our classrooms and challenging students to think about how they can build their skills while addressing real-world issues like peace and conflict is really at the core of what we believe at Taking It Global will create a much more powerful learning experience in the future. So from our perspective, we've got a partner page on Promethean Planet where educators can log on and download some of the peace and conflict resources we've created at Taking It Global. So I'm sure we'll all see you online there. And I think in terms of the commitment we're trying to create today, this commitment to learner voice, I'm sure we're all going to be leaving this conversation, leaving this debate, asking for a renewed commitment from all of the educational leaders watching from all around the world to imagine how they can more effectively co-create a learning experience with their students that really makes students feel welcomed and engaged and supported and challenged at the end of the day. So I'm really excited to hear all of your perspectives on that, and we're honored to be a partner in this conversation. So thank you.